Had a good time. Good to see you again.
See
Goodbye.
ya.
What I meant to say is good evening. It's nice to be here. I'm Mike. I'm the Erudite DM, and I guess I'm hosting this thing. But I have a lot of partners in crime playing Dark Sun tonight, Treasure of the Tempest. And with me, this is session 2 of 2. So we're going to try to jump right into it and get as much playing time in as possible. It is second edition 2E of Dungeons and Dragons, because a lot of you asked last time. And joining me tonight is Gabriel, who's Watcher DM, Chris Miller over there from Mad Scribe, and then Bunny and Zane from Dungeon Damsel. And then last but not least, of course, we have Rich or DM Bloodworth from Unscripted and Unchained, right? Unchained.
Yeah.
Is the second one. Yeah. I always remember Unscripted, and I think my mind, I never read the rest of the line. Anyway, that's the team. That's everybody who's playing tonight. Good to see you all again. And Chris Moneymaker, who is the organizer of DarkCon, put this all together, and he is also our DM. So, Moneymaker, I'll turn it over to you, buddy.
Okay, just one program note about DarkCon. My my Kickstarter failed to fund on that, and then since Kickstarter's all or nothing, I'm having to kind of back up and punt on that. But I think I'm already working on it, so I'm going to shoot for the same time next year, and going to be going through a company called Adventure Nexus, which is basically a find a DM, find a player, find a game store, find a con kind of website. But so that's all the program note stuff I've got having to do with that. When it comes to game notes, things that I want to remind us of from last time. One, the only person who's not at maximum hit points right now, because they were kind of the experimental probe, is Chris's Braun, who's at 40 out of 57. Everybody else is fully healthy. Also, you're a little low on, or not low, but you've used up some of your PSPs too. I do need to get you first thing to roll me a saving throw versus poison. That's going to be down towards the bottom on the left-hand side under next to PPDM.
Got a 14.
A 14. That what's it say there? I don't.
Am I looking at PP or PPDM?
PPDM.
That says 13. So
13. So you're good there, because that's a rollover. And with Gabriel over here, I wanted to remind you that you still have a 6 armor class until you take 11 hit points of damage from your armor, since we're basically picking up the minute you guys left off. All right. Everybody good, right? Everybody's good. Okay. So when last we left off, we were at you guys had worked your way into the main keep, played around with the front door for a while, had the made it into the main room there, found that there were like 8 skeletons in there that were that attacked Chris's character, bashed most of them, and the ones that he didn't, Rich's character turned, and then you guys started a fire. I shouldn't say you guys. Braun started a fire, and Gabriel's character and a couple others, and Zane's character, tried to get as many of the documents out of there as possible, since there were records and spell books and stuff like that in there. So and then right at the very end, Braun was looking around on the floor and found what looked like might be the bottom and edge of a secret door, and you kind of pried it open with your spear, and that's where we left off. So I guess we're back to Braun now. You're standing in front of that door with the smell of rancid.
If I recall correctly, the last thing I did was shouted out that there's a secret door here. Told everybody that. So I'll wait for everyone to come in.
I'll go in.
All right. So Zane's in.
I will follow.
I will follow last and wait for everybody to either trigger or trap.
Don't bring up earlier,
I think Solani and Severy maybe have a little Canadian standoff, like after you. No, after you.
No,
But
yeah.
Solani will ultimately go ahead of you. That's
Still
fine.
I can hear you.
I can go first. I don't mind.
Yeah, Braun's not a leader, so he's going to he discovered the door, but he's gonna let somebody else take charge of that. So maybe
All right.
maybe
I'm going
not.
in.
Okay, yeah.
Famous
right.
last words. Goodbye.
So
Seems like
Thrax
some
is
kind
gonna
of
go through the
door. Why would they hide it?
So Thraxis is gonna go in. Then is that what you
Yeah,
said?
Thraxis is going in first.
All right. When you crap, where my camera is, I got to watch out. I keep bumping it with my foot. When you go in, I'm assuming that you guys had candles before, so I'm assuming you're gonna take some light with you. But it basically, you go in and you've got about 6 feet ahead of you, and immediately to your, just after you get past the wall, there's a stairway that goes down to your left.
Okay, so you're saying that there's like a landing and then there's another stairway down?
Yes, right in front of the door is a landing, and then say you're here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a wall in front of you like this, and a stairway that goes down to your left like that.
Okay.
And it's not, you can see to the bottom barely with the candle because it's not a real long stairway.
Agralac.
Go down one flight.
Agralac will come up behind Thrakus, slap him on the shoulder, give me the candle, you draw your sword. I'll be right behind you. And Agralac draws his rondel dagger, the steel one, the good steel stuff.
I draw my sword.
It's motivation for Thraxis, kind of give him a little poke in the back.
Well, no, I'm not going to poke the big guy with any of the big guys with a. I mean, I'm a human, but I'm not a small.
How large is the corridor here for the the stairwell?
All right, you're gonna, when you go down, you're gonna have to kind of do kind of a slip and slide, but you can make it down if you want to. You might have a little fun at the bottom if you try to go feet first, unless you face the back wall and you bend your knees backwards when you come and then kind of wiggle your way. But if you go face first, you may be able to kind of.
All right. Well, I'll let them go down first and see what happens. And if there's a door or something that they go into, then I'll proceed. But I don't want to jam up the whole.
Going anywhere with Braun is like moving a couch.
Yeah.
Or a piano.
Yeah, a whole room sectional for him. Yeah.
Are you gonna stand there? Are you gonna look for traps, Agralac?
All right. I shrug it off his attempt at a joke, and I jump in front of him and I start checking the landing going down for any kind of pressure plates, any irregular spots on the wall, anything I could see that might be a trap or something for us to get into trouble.
That wasn't a joke. That was me telling you to go look.
Because I'm not kidding, damn it. Yeah. Okay. They don't call him Agrolac for nothing. He's got you all aggro, doesn't he? All right. Let's see. We're actually pretty decent at that. All right. You don't believe you find any traps.
So I signaled him down. It's good. Come on down.
All right, let's go. So I go first.
All right. This stairwell, like I said, it's not terribly long. It's maybe 18, 20 feet long and just goes down to the next floor. When you get down there, you see a room that is about 10 feet wide and about 20 feet long. If you're standing at the base of the stairs, you've got the wall that was running next to the stairs on your left-hand side, and 10 feet in front of you is another wall, and then it goes 20 feet out to your right, and then, it's basically a rectangle like that, a 10-foot by 20-foot rectangle. And you see that there is the wall in front of you goes up for 10 feet, has a door, and then has a few more feet of wall on beyond it, the one directly in front of you. And if you lean out just a little bit, it looks like there is a door actually just on the other side of the wall that was on your left-hand side as you came down the stairs.
All right. So I signal back to Thrakus. door here, and then I'll give him door down the hall here, so he knows there's 2 doors.
And I'm sorry, and there is one more door on the wall, on the far left wall, and it is actually where the two walls come together. The wall that's right next to you on the left, and then the wall on the end. Say this is the rectangle.
Too many doors.
There's a door right here.
Come here,
There's a door right here, and a door right here.
Agrilac checks the first door at the end of the first hallway that we get, the very first one in front of us.
Okay, so you're going to get the one that's across the hall and about halfway up?
Yes, sir. Locked or unlocked.
All right. This door is like I said, it's open. It's actually doesn't even, it looks more like I guess technically it would be more of a portal than a door. It does not have a door in it. It's just a door frame, an open door frame.
Okay.
So when you look inside it, there are
200 gnolls.
Not quite that many. There are 8 posts, and they each have two dry rotting hammocks on tied to each of the posts. And at the ends of the posts, there are sacks that are tied like just above the knot of the, like there's post and a post, and the hammock is tied here, and just above that there's like a sack tied above that knot that hangs down on 2 of them on one pair of posts. So it's like there's one here and one here.
Okay, I got you. Hanging sacks
foot to head to foot, but you do not.
Does anybody want to have some sacks?
I'm going to put my dagger away and pull out my short sword, and then is Thrakus there with me? Is he right behind me now?
Oh yeah, I'm right there.
Yeah. Even if he stayed at the base of the stairs, he'd only be about 15 feet away from you. So yeah, it's real easy for you to just kind of do that.
Okay, so yeah, he's up there with me, shoulder to shoulder, and we're poking our heads in. Do we anything smell in the room? Do we hear anything? Is it dusty on the floor? Does this room look like anyone's been in 100 years?
I just keep walking past while he's doing all that sniffing and
Okay.
examining, and I just go right up to a sack and open it.
Okay. To answer your question before we get around to what he's doing real quick, there is some say about a ½ inch of dust on the floor, and there are a couple of places where it looks like something has come up and parted it, kind of an ellipse, a sharp pointed ellipse where something has come up and parted it or slid along. Like it's hard to say what it is, but there's 2 or 3 places that don't look like they're close enough together to be footprints, and they don't really look like footprints either. They just look like places where the dust has been parted and disturbed, and they're 1.5 feet, 2 feet long, and usually about 6 inches wide at the widest point.
I look over at Thrakus and I say, tentacles.
with
where I start looking around, trying to find the tentacles.
Tentacles and sacks. I did.
Yeah, tentacles and sacks. It's a classic combination. With Thraxus, roll me a d20 right as you reach the first post that you're about to take down one of the sacks or cut it off. And look, roll me a d20. This is an opposed roll. I'm going to roll against you. High is good.
Oh, and I got to get low, don't I?
No, on this one, high is good.
Oh, good. Well, because I got an 18.
An 18. Okay, let's see what I get. All right. You notice when he says tentacles, and you're like, where? And you happen to look down near your leg, and you see this thing come up, and it's almost like its hands are made, instead of being like ours, they're like this, and they've got extremely long, the fingers kind of terminate in extremely long claws, 3 thumb and the 2 fingers. And you can see this thing, and it's just like it came up through, like maybe part of the floor isn't solid or something, because it just moved up like that and set its elbows on the floor and pushed up and was getting ready to reach out for your leg when you noticed it.
Can I see its
just a
face
half
or head?
second, and I will show you a picture of it. Hopefully
Okay.
this will work better
Can I
this
see its
time.
Can I see its face or head?
Yes, it is a. It has a kind of scruffy, sparsely. Its hair is very sparse, and it has like a kind of a scruffy beard. And come on, open up. What is the problem? Okay, this is what I have to do then. I got to open it, and then I got to do this. All right, can you see that?
We just see your
we
folder.
can see your file folder, not
But
your.
it won't show you that. Of course, it won't show you that. Okay, I don't know what's
All right.
wrong, why it won't let me do it, but oh well.
I think if we just double clicked on the icon, it would have opened up.
He did double click it. I
Yeah.
don't think it worked.
Let me try again.
Hmm.
And now it's not even showing me that. Okay.
It's all right.
That's okay. We can envision it. We can
Yeah.
imagine it.
Yeah. Okay, maybe now.
A hairstyle like that deserves to die. Kill it.
Okay. Hang on. I tried something else. Let me see if it'll let me do it. And it's not showing it to me. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I'm not going to be showing you any of the pictures that I drew or any of that, which is unfortunate. All right. But yeah, it's just got like a kind of a scruffy beard and a long pointed nose and just hair that goes everywhere and it's patchy and it's warty all over its face. It's just, and it's kind of a grayish brown in color.
Can we kill it?
If I get to take an action, I don't know if I do. Because
Yeah.
I won that little thing. I'm
Well-
going to grapple. I'm assuming its head is as big as me. Is that right?
It looks like it might be 4 feet tall once the whole body's out. So it's
The
kind
whole
of
body.
about the size. Yeah. Once the whole
Okay,
body.
I was picturing this giant thing coming up through the floor.
Like the bust of it, but it looks like it ought to be about 4 feet tall. So it's
Okay. Well,
It's
then I'm going to grapple the whole guy. I was going to grapple its head, but I guess I don't need to do that. I'm going to grapple it.
okay. So what we're going to do,
Because I'm a
All right.
wrestler. Mwah!
so that's what you want to do. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. Do you want to do anything, Mike, since you're close enough that when you saw him look down, that you can see this thing? It's just, it did not surprise you is what's happening here.
Yeah. Well, I had my short sword drawn, so I would like to move on it without swinging and hitting Thrakus, obviously.
Okay.
But if I can put a sword point on it and get it to hold, great. If not, I'm going to strike.
Okay. All right. You're going to try to grab it and wrestle with it, right? And
Yeah.
Yep.
get a bear hug or something. Okay. Go ahead and roll your D10s. Remember, low is good.
Oh, D10. Okay.
Did I already roll for this guy? I did, didn't I? I didn't
that's
even have to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm using a
rolled-
dice roller
I
because I
rolled an
don't
8.
have my dice here. Okay, I got a 63.
63 out of 100. You want to call that 6?
Oh, I thought you said 2D10s. Okay, yeah,
No,
yeah, 6.
A D10. 6. Okay. That's there. Okay. Zane got a 6. And Mike, what'd you say you got again? I'm
8.
sorry. An 8?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So you notice it, and it looks up and knows and sees that you notice it, and it just swipes at you with both of its claws before you're able to get down at it.
Bring it.
Wee
Okay,
man.
let's see, where are you? You're right there. Okay. All right, but you're able to kind of give it a little hop over its swipe, and when it misses, it kind of rolls out of the floor. You don't see any hole that it was in. So if it was in a hole, it's covered by an illusion. But it rolls out of the floor and it's kind of up on the pushing up off of its knee as you try to attack it. So go ahead and roll me an attack roll. And let's see, as a gladiator, you're going to get a bonus to that. Okay, so I know what you
Yeah,
need.
because I get it.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I get some sort of bonus to grappling, which is why I'm
Yeah.
grappling all the time.
Yeah, to punch
I
him
rolled a
back.
10 on the die.
Okay.
My strength is 19. I don't know what matters in this particular case. But.
Yeah. When it comes most physical combat, strength is the most important when you're attacking. Most of the time. Okay. Well, you're able to get a hold of him, and I'm assuming that was what I was doing, right? Where you're just going to try to grab him and pin his arms to his side, or what?
Yeah. So he can't do anything. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you've got a hold of him. So that's.
Anybody want to pop a zit?
And right about that time, you start seeing two more of them emerge from different spots in the floor, and one of them is near you, Mike. So since that's the greatest threat, he's going to go ahead and attack before you get a chance, and then you can go, and then the last one will go. He actually swipes you once with his claws. He misses once. You're kind of able to lean back like that, but since you're kind of off balance, he gets you down across the belly with his big old claws. That reminds me, I can do this real quick. I can. That's what they look like.
Ugh.
And according to the description, the artifact is close there.
So I get to swing back at him, Moneymaker? Is that right?
Once he's rolled the damage, yeah. Once I've rolled the damage, he missed with one.
We can skip that part.
Yeah. So he doesn't do a whole lot, but he does do 3 points of damage, bringing you down to 13 total.
Yeah.
And so he had just come up out of the floor, and he basically raked you across your left thigh with two of his claws, and kind of left 1/4 inch deep, 4-inch long scrapes crush front. Okay, now you go. Go ahead and attack.
All righty. I rolled a weak 7.
A weak 7 for you. Yeah. He just barely is able to duck under your attack. That was, you almost hit him, but not quite there. So.
Can I also yell out to the rest of the party behind us that we need help?
Yes.
Now?
Yeah. Something like that. Split
Distress.
second. So go ahead.
Help, distress, need others.
Help,
Come this
help.
way.
We got some zits that need popped.
Got a code red.
Very urgent.
All right. And the last one pops up, and out of the two of you, who wants to be even, who wants to be odd? I'm going to roll a d4, and this last one's going to attack.
They can be odd.
I will be odd because I
You'll
am.
be odd.
Yes,
You like
he is.
odd. Okay, well, I rolled a 3, so he's coming after you. He's like, let
It makes sense because I have his buddy.
Yeah, you got his buddy. All right. Well, he misses pretty badly with one, but because you're trying to control his buddy, he just comes at you with those 3 claws and gives you a good straight stab with a 20 attack. He can't do a whole lot, but he is going to do double damage. But he rolled a 1, so you're only taking 2 damage there, bringing you down to 22 total hit points. So you were kind of
faced worse in the arena.
Yeah, you were kind of able to give it a twist, and instead of hitting you here, he just kind of scraped along. He found a little bit of place where your armor came together, and poked into your skin just a little bit there. All right, so that is the end. That is the end of round 1. All right, what does everybody else want to do? Because everybody else is fairly close. You're all well within your movement, except for it might take Braun a minute to squirm down there. He'd probably be, if he's going, it'll be next round before he can get down and get to where he can kind of crouch and fight, just because he's got to.
Braun coming, Thrackers.
Okay.
Might I be able to stealth into there, or is it just there's only one way to get in the area?
In this one, you basically got the stairs coming down in the hall, and then the one door coming into the room. So
there's really no sneaky.
Yeah, the best you could do is if you happen to see one of them that had its back turned to you or something.
Okay. Yeah.
So what are you thinking about? While you think about that?
Okay. No, I did want to try and backstab, but if it's an impossibility, it's okay.
Yeah.
I just was thinking about it. I wanted to utilize the extra stabby stab. Yeah, you're blurry. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. Let me see if I can force it to.
It'll fix.
There we go. That's
There we
better.
go.
All right.
Magic.
And how about you, Richie?
I am going to rush forward with my spear. I
Yeah.
will attack one of them that is on Zane since he has 2, correct?
Yes, he does.
All right, so I will
Well,
attack.
hang on just a minute. We still got to roll initiative on that. All right.
Okay.
So we all know what we're going to do.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a d10, everybody. Remember,
I rolled a 1.
Am I doing that again, or am I in initiative order now?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
does that mean me too?
I also rolled a 1.
All
No, I was
right.
asking whether Thrakus needs to roll again, or if I'm now set with my
Depends
initiative.
on if you want to do something other than just hang on to him. You can. Continue
Oh yeah, I'm gonna body slam. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna body slam.
You want
him.
to belly
So
to
I'm
back
gonna,
suplex him, kind of.
yeah,
Full Nelson.
yeah. And if I can, I'll slam him into the other one who's trying to stab me in the back.
Okay. All right. I can apply a modifier to that to do that. All right. And you were the one that said you wanted to backstab, right? Bunny?
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 10. If that matters.
I'm just kidding. He was talking about trying to body slam.
Yeah, I want
him.
to backstab. I could just stab
Yeah.
him. I mean, if that's not.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Let's see. We're here. We're there. Okay. So let me go through again because we had a lot going on there. Mike, what'd you roll?
I didn't roll anything. Are we rolling for initiative? I missed
For
with my
initiative,
one
yeah.
attack. Yeah, I missed. So I'm just waiting for the next initiative order.
Yeah, that's what I'm having you roll is initiative. I'm
We're
assuming
each
you're going to
individually rolling
continue.
initiative? Okay.
You're going to continue to try to attack the same guy, right?
And what am I rolling? A 20 for this or no? D6, right?
D10.
Oh, D10. Sorry, I rolled a 3 then.
Okay, a 3. All right, and Gabriel, what'd you get again?
Solani rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, and oops, I roll. Okay, and Chris, what did you get? Were you one of the ones with the 1?
I rolled a 1
A 1, excellent.
on
And-
my original set of dice from 1982.
All right, and Zane, what you got?
Group
I got a
initiative.
7.
You got a 7, and all the way at the bottom there, Rich, what you got?
1.
1, and I'm sorry, Bunny, I skipped over you. What did you say you had?
I rolled a 10 on the die.
Okay, that's okay. Well, but you're basically kind of trying to hang out in the corner and wait for somebody to turn their back to you.
Heck yeah.
Okay, that works.
I'm gonna
I'll tell
risk my
you
life
if
just for these
if
people.
somebody gets that, and then Zane, you're doing what my normal group calls hit a motherfucker with a motherfucker.
Sure.
Yeah, we had I won't get into it, but okay, so go. Excuse me, Braun. I'm gonna actually add a few to yours, just because
Sure.
you're squirming. So go, Rich.
All right. I am going to. I rolled a 12.
All right, and you were hitting with your spear, right?
Yes, I am hitting with my spear.
Okay.
I don't believe I have any modifiers. No.
Yeah, if your strength is like 15 or less, you should see your.
I'm a third level cleric.
Yeah, you don't have any modifiers because your strength isn't high enough to modify it. Okay, so what did you roll?
I rolled a 12.
A 12. Okay, you rolled a 12, and blah, blah, blah. I had all these written down, and I've forgotten what they meant now. So you rolled a 12, and where the hell are you? Yeah, that's it. That hits. Go ahead. Roll
Okay.
a D8 for damage, I believe.
So I roll. Oh, it's a D8 with them. It's large,
Yeah.
I guess. So D8.
Oh
minus,
no! These guys are not large.
All right. So it's a
I misspoke.
D6 minus 1.
Yeah, I misspoke. Sorry.
All right. Let me find
Okay.
my blood splatter die. And I rolled a 1. So was that a 0?
No, I'm still. You at least do 1 point of damage. So
Okay.
you do.
So I
So-
did 1 point of damage.
Yeah, you kind of rears back like that to hit you, and you kind of catch him in the forearm right there, give him a little poke with it. He's like, ah. Okay. So let's see. I'll say that is him. And that is knock. Okay. Go Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm gonna cower at the stairs and yell for my friends to hurry up and kill those things.
Okay. If you wanna yell out the exact words, or if that's what you're saying, just hurry up and kill those things.
Hurry up and kill them before they hit me.
All right. Okay, so now we are up to go Mike. Go Edgar.
Good grief. I rolled an 8
You rolled an 8.
with my
Okay.
short sword. I'm going to go
And-
stand like Gabriel.
An 8 is just almost good enough. This thing, once again, he kind of ducks and weaves, and you just barely miss him. So, all right. Now we are up to Braun has finally wormed and squirmed and pushed his way in, and is pushed up to his knees and is ready to kind of poke his spear into the doorway there.
Sure.
This is your one attack round.
All right. And you just want the number. You don't want to. You want to do all the math, right?
Yes, sir. Except for when you actually do the rolling for the damage, then I'll let you do the math. But when it comes to hit numbers, yeah.
So I got a 9.
You got a 9. That will hit this thing.
Okay. Let's see. So it's a D8 plus 12.
Yeah.
Or no, a D8 plus 11. Sorry.
Yeah.
17.
A 17. All right. You skewer that thing right through the middle of its chest. And it's just, and then you got to kind of give it a little sling down. That reminds me, I'll just say you kill it, and I'll pause for a second. And if you guys want to say I do this or I do that, that's fancy, you can, or I will do like I just did there. All right. So
Works for me.
and that one is Braun. Okay. So Braun is done. Now, one of them, by the way, as the round goes on, they're starting to come out of the walls and come out of the floor, several of them. And at this point, you see there are about 6. And then there's also kind of movement in the shadows in the corners too. But and
Brom don't like fighting basement.
Yeah. And you're seeing like the ends of long claws start to just poke out of places in the wall, the floor, the ceiling. All right. So one of them, go ahead and say it's the one who is fighting you, Mike. And he swings with his 2 claws. He catches you off guard with the first one, but you're able to kind of put up
Parry.
put up your arm and kind of catch him in the middle of his hand where it's not, kind of like trying to catch a baseball bat where you close the distance and get it by the same thing. You get the flat of his hand instead of the claws on the second one. But the first one does not much damage. That one you were also trying to block, and he just kind of he pulled his hand across and did a couple of shallow cuts on your arm. So you are now down to 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Out of 15. So that is him. And that brings us to Thraxus. And this is actually, if you want to try to do the slamming them onto somebody else and another punching or wrestling. No, never mind. Because you're not specialized in punching and wrestling. You just have that as a special ability. So you can do the one attack. I was thinking this was your second round, but this isn't something you're specialized in. So you
Okay.
can go ahead and do your slam and try to slam.
Well,
him
I
in.
do the thing where I attack twice and then once and then twice and then once. So I don't know if
When
that
you're
matters.
using a weapon you're specialized in. Yes.
Oh, the weapon. Okay. Okay, cool.
Well,
Yeah.
if
Well, I throw the MRFer at another MRFer, and I got a 15 on the die in the D20 die roll.
All right, that is enough to, yes, even with the thing. So you just kind of take him and toss him over onto the next guy, pick him up and slam him down like that as hard as you can.
Oh yeah, as hard as I can. Yeah, we're not just tossing;
Okay.
we're smashing.
Okay. The so yeah, roll me a d10 and add your strength to it, or no, a d8 and add your strength to it for these guys, and I'll apply it to both of them.
My strength bonus, or my just strength in general?
Your strength bonus. I'm sorry, for
Okay,
you.
so that's
It's
damage
gonna be
plus
like
7
7
with
or
the
something,
19
yeah.
strength. So I'm
Yeah, it's gonna
assuming
be like
that's
+7.
so. Yeah, so that'd be 11.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the roll plus the bonus.
Yep.
Okay, so you smash them into each other, cracking their heads together, and the one just completely looks like an NFL pancake tackle type thing, where you almost throw the one through the other, and one of them, the one you got a hold of, he bounces and rolls, and it's kind of like, but the other one, the back of his skull hit the floor so hard that it caved in the back of his skull, and you killed him. So you
Nice.
said 11, right? So
Oh, bring me some more.
okay, that's Thraxis, and
There's literally
that's
plenty of
Thraxis. Okay, so
I think the voice needs just a little bit more of like Randy Savage in there,
yeah. So when you do something good, you're just like, "Ooh, yeah!" Do that without my glasses. Yeah. Okay. Enough of that. All right. So you killed that guy and injured that guy. All right. So we are now on to another one of them, or another couple of them, and they are going to attack. There's 6 of you. That makes it easy. I'm just going to start here, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on as to who gets attacked by who. All right. Looks like both of them are on. They see you over there in the corner, Bunny, and 2 of them come after you.
I freaking knew it. I just knew it.
Run.
Let's see. You're actually, yeah, because you've got a good dex, you've got a decent armor class. So you're able to duck, dodge, weave, or duck, dodge, dive, and dodge. But one of them, 3 of their attacks, but one of them actually stabs you in the leg, in the right thigh above the knee with its long nails, and you yank back before it penetrates too deep. You take 4 points of damage from that, bringing you down to 10 total now, or 10 of 14. So, all right, now, so they are done. If you want to, now that they're in front of you, if you want to attack back, you can attack one of them back, Bunny.
Definitely gonna stab the one that stabbed me.
Okay, going after the one that got you. Okay.
Oh yeah. Is it D20?
Yes, D20. High is good.
I rolled a 14 on the die.
14 for you. That will hit them. All right.
Cool.
A D4. There's a D4. Oh, 3 points of damage.
All right. When you pull back, it's still got its arm extended. It's like it's trying to continue to push in as you pull back, and you're able to just kind of down like that with your into its forearm.
Yeah, like
Right here
swear
into the
an
middle of
oven.
its
Just like,
forearm. All right.
little shit.
And Bunny is Sev. Okay. So that is the end of that round. Now, everybody's kind of mixed in here with the exception of, let's see, I guess Bunny's in the corner. Chris is out at the door kind of poking in just because you're a little big to try to come in.
I was curious as to where I might actually be.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, they're kind of all around the room because they kind of just came up from the floor and out from the walls and stuff. Everybody else is, let's see, Gabriel is back at the base of the stairs, not involved in the melee. Rich is once again like Zane and Mike here is in the mix of things. There are now 2 of them dead, and it looks like from just a quick count, 8 more of them that have come in that are now in the room. So what do you want to do? I'll just go in order of the thing. What do you want to do, Mike? Can't hear you.
You're muted.
Muted, Mike.
Sorry, I am running out of that room, disengaging, get the hell out of there.
Okay. All right. How about you, Gabriel? If you got to think, are you going to stay where you're at?
Yeah, no, I'm not going in there.
You're going to be like, get over here, Mike. Get over here.
I might start heading up the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. How about you, Chris?
I'm not too happy that these little rat things are attacking my friends. So Braun is gonna smash. I'm gonna go into the room. Does the room have a higher ceiling than obviously the door frame? But how much?
Yeah, you still got to kind of crouch, but you're not like down. You're just kind of maybe have your head over to one side or your head down. Like that. You can't stand fully up, but you will get in there.
I'll actually try to get in the room so I can help engage the creatures more effectively, and I'll use my dual bladed spear. So I get 2 attacks this round. So
all right, and by the way, I'll go ahead and even though you weren't using a weapon last time, this will be your 2 attack round too. Okay, Zane.
Oh, okay. Well, I was probably going to do the same thing again. It's going to go grab one and
throw them
if you
around. Do that, then we'll do 1 attack there too. But if you wanted to use a weapon, I could call this your 2 attack.
I see. Okay. Well, then, yeah. All right. Might as well take advantage of that. I'll pull out the short sword and go after one.
Okay. And you're in the corner with a couple of them there. You want to just continue to fight back as best you can, or they are short. I'll put it this way: they're actually less because the way you're built as an Athasian elf. You're a whole lot of leg with a normal sized torso. So they are shorter they're below crotch level for you. They're like high thigh level for you, Bunny. Do you need me to let you think about it for a second? What you want to do?
Is the one that's still? Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the one that I have my dagger still in it? I mean, I would love to just stab that thing until it's dead.
Yeah, I assume when I said that, I didn't mean that it was like hanging there, but you just kind of
okay. Yeah. No, I'm gonna. Ah.
Okay. So okay. In your mind, you're hearing the psycho music. Yeah. Okay. And how about you, Rich?
I will. Since Zane is only fighting one now, correct? Because he killed one.
Yes.
So
he's talking about picking one up and throwing one at another one.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's fighting 2.
Yeah.
I killed 2, and I pulled out the sword. I pulled out the sword this time.
I'm going to move over towards the elf thief. Was it Servi or Sevi? Yeah. I'm going to run over to her and try to assist her with one of the 2 that's she's fighting.
All right then. Okay. Well, let's roll our initiatives real quickly. Anybody who's actually in melee, I should say. Of course, Gabriel, you don't need to.
I I
Go
rolled a
ahead. I'm
10.
sorry.
Cool.
You rolled a 10, Rich. All right.
I
And
did too.
You rolled
Brackus
a 10.
did too.
Okay. About
I do have a
ready.
Dex mod if there's Dex mods.
Yeah, go ahead and let's see.
I
What
was
is that on yours? Is
16,
that 3 or
so
4?
I would assume
Oh,
that's
16. It's
probably
going to be
+2.
+2, +1,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. Let me see if I wrote it down on your character sheet. I probably neglected to do that, but I might have. I did not. I'll give you a +2 this time. It's either a +1 or a +2, and that's not that big a deal.
Right.
Okay, so you ended up with an 8 then, right? Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Who else?
Then I probably ended up with a 9. Not that it matters that much, but yeah.
You got a really good dex as well.
I got a 15.
I think, I think 15's as low as you can get. So yeah, we'll go ahead and give you a 9. I'm trying to remember because almost all of the stuff where it starts getting special is either at 15 or 16. It doesn't matter what ability it is. I can't remember which ones are 15 and which ones are 16. I want to say strength is like +1 to hit at 15 and +1 to hit, +1 to damage at 16. So it's that kind of stuff, Okay, so all that a 9. What you got there, Mr. Miller? Mr. Miller,
I got a 3.
Got a 3. It's the magic number. All right. Is Mike still with us?
I'm here. If you
You're
can
here.
hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. So go ahead and give me when you run initiative.
A 9.
A 9. Okay. And you're not involved. And Bunny, what's your?
I rolled a 1 and my dex is 20. So.
Okay, well the 1's as good as it gets. So
yeah.
And
Okay.
by the way, I have the book here, and a 15 has no bonus. A 15 dex has no bonus to initiative.
Neither does 16 actually.
16 is a +1.
Oh, is
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
All right. So next,
Mine says different, but okay.
now that we know that, next time around, we'll go ahead and
All right.
we'll apply that next time. I've already written them down this time, so
All right.
it's okay. All right. We'll go Bunny. Go Severy, I guess I should say.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pull out, push back in, jump back in.
Okay, so you're just gonna give him.
Step. Oh, maybe not. I rolled a 3 on the dice.
All right, so you go to reset and stab again, and he pulls away real quick, and you just it makes kind of as it just hits air and nothing else.
I look
All
offended
right.
that I missed.
So he, not appreciating that too much, attacks back. He misses you once with a claw, and then try with that claw that you had stabbed through the arm. He misses once because it's kind of gimpy, and then he swings real hard to kind of compensate with the other arm, and you're able to scoot your knees back right up against the wall and just out of his reach. And he does like a somebody striking out with a baseball bat that spins all the way around. They tangle their feet up. He tangles his feet up and ends up on the ground, and he is down for the rest of the round trying to pick his ass up off the ground. In other words, he rolled a 1. All right. So that brings us to Braun.
I'm going to take my spear and the next two, the nearest 2 creatures I can find. I'm going to take a swipe at each of them.
Okay.
And let's see.
Not good. Did you roll a 1?
I got a natural 1.
I'm sorry.
I got a 1.
All right.
And then I need to even roll for the next one, or yeah, I guess.
I'll let that be the last one. I'll be.
So the second one is a 9.
Okay, a 9 will hit, and then so you get the 1 and you grease him. I already know you grease him because of my.
Okay.
You can roll damage, so I know what to put down. But you grease him, and you go to you go to hit the other one, and all the offal and the blood spatter and all on the floor made it slick, and you lost your footing, and it's just a big timber, and he hits and shakes the room when he hits the ground. So
Awesome.
go ahead.
Well,
What's your damage?
It was 19 damage.
Oh yeah, you
but
split that guy wide open.
Yeah, that first one was a fumble or whatever. So
yeah, like I said, I'll be kind to you there. I'll be like Xerxes. I am kind. All right, so that was Braun, and Braun is now on the ground, and you're going to spend basically next round you're going to be on the ground, and then the round after that you can get up.
Okay.
Unless you just want to attack from the ground, you can try to attack from the ground, and I will put a penalty on your attacks if you don't want to get up. But,
yeah,
that's up to you. That's up to you. Okay, so Braun is done. That brings us to the next the next one of them, and he is going to, let's see, there's two of you who, no, there's five of you, so I'll just, if it's a 6, I'll re-roll. All right, he is going after Thraxis, this guy. He leaps from a few feet away from you, just like this with his big funky claws. Kind of does like a Wolverine leap at you, and he misses. You're able to kind of bat one aside, and the other one kind of finds its way under your pauldron, and it stabs into you. And it doesn't stab deep, I don't think. Hang on, let me see. But you feel a powerful stinging suck where it hits, like almost a sucking sensation, like something's being drawn out of you, and it stings powerfully there. And he does, how much was it? He does 10 points of damage to you.
Whoa.
Bringing you down to 12 hit points out of 24. So, and he is done, and let's see, the other one attacks. It attacks Braun there.
Oh, great.
And it hits and misses. They don't seem to be able to hit you twice to save their lives, literally.
Good for me.
He just the top of your greave. He finds the way over that. He kind of reaches up and digs his claw in over the top of your greave there, and digs it into the side of your calf at the very top there. Only doing 2 points of damage though, bringing you down to 38 hit points. All right, so that means that those guys are done. Now there are. Let's see, that's those two guys. There are 2 more of them that are going to attack before anybody else gets a chance to do anything. It'd help if I know who. And it's going to attack Rich. This guy is.
Okay.
He. Make sure I'm looking at it right. Okay. And he misses you badly both times. He's got his brain calibrated for fighting people that are much larger than you. So all you got to do is duck just a little on both of his attacks, and he swings over your head. All right. Now we are on to who's next. Now you get a chance to attack. You were going after one of the ones that was attacking Bunny, right? Or attacking
yes. Yeah. So I will,
excuse me.
I will attack. I rolled an 8.
An 8 for you is not enough.
Right.
He kind of ducks and weaves as you spear at his head.
Mm.
All right. So now that brings us to Mike. You want to run, right?
I will run. Yes, sir.
Okay, you are going to run. Let me see if
I
anybody.
mean, I'll stop when I get to Solani.
Yeah, he's like, man, I'm running all the way back to our home city. No, but all right. It doesn't look like any of them are close enough to take notice and try to take an attack at your back. So you are able to get to the base of the stairs where Savani or Solani. How do you say that? I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay, where doesn't matter is, and he's preparing a beam of pure antimatter, just like the one from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And you know what I'm talking about. He's like Graybeard G9.
So that means it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Does that mean it doesn't matter? Yeah. You make it to him and relative safety. Although these things seem to be able to move through walls, so who knows what's going to happen there. All right. So now we are on to Zane, and you're stabbing with your short sword, right?
Oh! And then, yes, I'm going to stab the one that got me.
All right.
So I'm doing 2 attacks. I just get to roll 2 here.
Yes. And these guys are close enough together that if you kill one with the first attack, all you got to do is kind of turn and attack another one. So I'm not going to say anything about
okay. I got a 12 with the first attack then.
A 12 will hit.
And I'm doing short sword 1d6 plus 6 or 1d8 plus 6.
These guys aren't big enough for the 1d8, so you're doing the d6.
All righty. So a 2, so that is a
8.
This plus 6, yeah, so it's an 8.
All right. On your first attack, you gouge him kind of through the fat on his side, like where his if he were more muscular, where like his oblique would be, end up here at the top, kind of catch him there, and open up stab it about 6 inches deep and give him a nice belly wound, but he's still in the fight.
He's still alive.
He is still alive. Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll do this again and see what we get. Oh, I got a 19 on the dice. I'm definitely going to hit that. So
19.
My roll is 4 plus 6, so 10 total.
So 10 total. All right, you kill him a fair amount. Do you want to describe it, or do you want to?
Yeah, I grab his carcass and I make a sucking sound.
Like,
throw him over my shoulder.
He's trying to get him a Shecky's pizza made there. All right.
We need an Arnold quote, you suck.
Yeah, there you go. That's his new thing. Okay. And that was Thraxis. All right. All right. So now there's one more of them to attack. He's going to go after, let's see, we got you 4. He saw you do that to his friend, and he is very upset. That must have been like his best buddy. So he comes at you just swinging like this. You like that? Here, I'll do it again.
Me?
Yeah, comes after you. All right. So
it's their turn to attack again. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, there were like 10 of them that were in this room, so they're spread throughout. All right. He does hit you once, and does only 2 points of damage, though. You don't get the sucking, stinging.
Do we got a healer in this group? I need it.
Yeah, that brings you down to 10. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm looking at somebody else here.
Our cleric heals with fire.
That brings you down to 10 out of 24. Yeah, exactly.
You must cleanse yourself with fire.
He goes, I'm out of healing spells, but I can cauterize the wound. Yeah. All right. Now, so that ends that round. So now we've got, just to recap, we've got Mike's character and Gabriel's character are no longer in the room, and they have retreated to the base of the stairs. We've got Braun is on the ground and will be either spending all of his time picking himself up or will attack from the ground.
I am breakdancing.
You're breakdancing?
Yeah.
It's like, this story's true, so wait for part 2. All right. You're still up. You're in the corner with two of them fighting. Rich over there is now. You guys kind of have him sandwiched between you, the two of them, and he's trying to help you attack. So, what do you guys want to do this round? The four of you.
Braun is gonna. I see. I figured out a plan. I've noticed how these creatures fight, how they jump in and out of the silk. And I think that's a wonderful plan. You must, we got to copy the enemy in order to beat the enemy, kind of thing. So since I'm on the ground, I'm going to try spinning and rolling around on my back and attacking.
Okay, so you're going to try to do an attack from your back. Okay.
Yes.
He goes, it works in MMA.
Exactly.
All right. And how about the rest of you? Anybody got a
Both Thrakus and Braun are pretty injured.
Yeah.
Braun
8 out of
is injured,
24.
but he's still got a fair amount of.
I'm like half hit points.
Yeah, he's a little more than half hit points. Thrakus is under half hit points.
I do have one heal. I have one cure light wounds.
Yeah. Now I will tell you that if you try to heal him while he's in melee, it's not going to work if he's trying to attack. You've got to have him still and I mean you can do it in melee. It's just he's got to basically receive the heal instead of doing his thing. You can't just you're healed while he's also.
The other thing I could do is I could cast a bless spell, which would make it a little bit easier for all of us to hit and pluses to saving throws.
Yeah, I believe a bless spell needs to be cast before you go into combat.
Okay. All right. So then I will. I will try to heal Thrakus.
Okay.
Not Thrakus. I'm sorry. They shifted. Braum. Braum is the more injured. He's less than half.
No. And when
Thrakus.
it comes to percentage, Thrakus is.
All right. So I will try to heal Thrakus.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that I need to stop fighting in order to do that?
No. I think I still just have to lay hands on him, correct?
No, he's if he's moving around and attacking and ducking and dodging, it's not going to work.
All right, well, we'll see which initiative, who wins initiative anyway.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you got a good point. So, all right.
Okay, yeah. If he's not telling me to stop, then obviously I won't because I won't know, and
Right.
I will continue to slash away.
Okay. So you're gonna do your what this time one attack round.
Yeah.
He's gonna do his one attack round. Are you gonna continue to try to fight your way out of the corner? Like I said, these guys are kind of short compared to you. So, you want me to actually, Bunny, roll me a wisdom check real quick.
Yeah.
You just roll below your wisdom.
What is my wisdom? Let me see. Good, 11. I am below.
Okay. You are quite tall compared to these guys, and they are, and you're also very nimble. You're picking up what I'm laying down. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but
step on him. Stop. My cat is actually being an absolute menace right now.
Yeah, although I don't think you have acrobatics as a non-weapon proficiency, but you are very nimble. You're a very nimble person, and you're quite tall compared to them. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. All right.
It is not working.
And I saw you there, Mike. I saw what you had to say.
Cool.
All right. So are we ready for initiative? Okay, let's go ahead and roll that then. Roll your d10s.
Oh, well, that's good. Low is good in this one. So I got a 1.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Oh, boo. I rolled an 8. Come on.
Okay, and with
Oh, we're tied then.
with Richard, did
Oh,
you
yeah.
actually did you
Yeah,
roll
because
them
I'm an
all?
8.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're at an 8, and then you're still also an 8.
I'm
It's
at
15
actually
wasn't-
an 8. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15 wasn't quite good enough. Okay.
So maybe you'll get it off before I do anything.
Yeah, in this case, I will say you guys can either say I go first, or you can roll off. I don't care which one you do. I'll let
I'll
you
go
guys
first before you act.
Okay.
That was the plan anyway.
Yeah. And he's not doing anything, and he's out of it. All right. Severy, what are you thinking about doing before you tell me what you roll?
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking about maybe football punting one of them into like a bunch of them, maybe try and
Okay, you can try that. Yeah, just
ripple effect.
kicking the.
I also
snot
rolled a
out.
1, by the way, so
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see what they rolled. Okay, they got that. All right. So our ones. I'll go ahead and,
You can,
let
you
her
can
go
go
first.
first.
You can go. Okay. So
Yeah.
Go ahead. Every.
I want to see this.
okay. Yeah, like what is this attack? This punch
Just-
kick attack.
Just
Dexterity.
roll me a d20, and I'll tell you if you hit. Yeah.
I got a 16.
A 16 will hit them.
God.
Let's see. What is your? You don't have any sort of exceptional strength, do you? Let's see. There you are.
No.
You got a 12, so that's not enough to. Okay, just roll me a d6 and divide it in half. So we're looking for a d3.
A 1.
A 1.
Or
Well,
two.
that's easy.
It's
So
1.5. One of those.
okay. So you're able to kick one of them in the nose, and you bloody its nose real good and pop its head back, and it's just like looks like looks kind of like that one orc that who was it, Merry or Pippin, that kicked it in the face before he said he'd put a maggot hole in his belly. He kind of makes that face at you. So
How many are left? How many have we killed?
okay, yeah, I should have given you an update. Let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got like 6 of them left to fight. And that one, the one that you bloodied his nose, he's actually in kind of bad shape. So, and that is 7. Okay. So that is number 1. Go, Braun.
All right. I'm going to spin like a turtle on my back and get with the spear, see if I hit anything.
Okay.
All right. I got a natural 17.
17.
And I think I have like a +5 to hit, but it's but of course I have minuses.
That's already been. I've already put that into your THACO. Your THACO that appears on your sheet has that adjusted into it already.
Okay. So 17.
17. Okay, yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and do your spear damage.
And so you keep forgetting what the spears. Oh, it's a D8. D8 plus 11. And of course I roll a 1. So 12
So
points.
12 points of damage. That is still enough to kill one of the undamaged ones. You just kind of, as you're going around, you just sweep right at his big fat belly and disembowel him. And
Sweep legs.
Yeah, his guts just kind of fold out.
Nice. Okay.
And splatter on the ground as he falls back, and the skin on either side tears, and then his upper body and then his lower body eventually follows behind.
Jesus. All right.
That's Braun. Okay, so Braun is done. So that brings us to one of them. And this one is going to attack. This one's going after, let's see, going after Severy. He's the one that you just punched in the face. He's kind of bleeding from every pore now, but including his nostrils. He misses you with one attack, but takes a well-aimed attack and does 6 points of damage to you, bringing you down. Where are you at? Bringing you down to 4 total hit points out of 14.
I'm gonna die.
So he kind of is like strikes at you like a snake with his hand. All right. So he is done. And that brings us to another one of them, and it's going to attack. It's going to attack Thraxis now.
No, it's not.
Attacking with its 2 claws. Misses and hits. That's their story of their life. He's able to find a place where your cuirass, when you kind of reach up to defend, he comes down low and drags one claw across your belly, where your cuirass comes up like a short T-shirt when you raise your arms up, doing 3 points of damage to you. That brings you down to 7 out of 24, and they are done for a minute. They'll come back here in a minute, but we now have either Knock. Knock said he was going to go first, right? You're going first with Knock.
Right. All right. So my heal does just D8, correct?
Yes. Yeah, cure light wounds.
I healed you 3 points.
Okay.
So you nullified that last attack.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Where are you at? Yeah. So that brings you back up to 10. And let me go ahead and annotate that.
Oh, that feels better.
Like one of my friends said, I don't remember what video game it was he was talking about. He said there was a barbarian in it that said, "Dying makes me angry." When he got close to death. It may have been like one of the old Gauntlet games or something like that.
Right.
But
Elf shot the food.
The wizard is about to die.
Yeah. Hey, he's back. All right.
Saying the man.
So go Zane. It is your chance to attack back.
Okay. So I can attack now, even though he just healed me?
Yeah, because he won
Yeah.
initiative on that.
Okay, awesome.
So you were standing still while.
Do I get 2 attacks this round, or is this the 1 attack round? I forget.
This
now.
is 1 attack round.
Okay. All right. Darn. Okay. So I will. How many are actually the one who just jabbed me? That's who I'm going after. I got a 9 on the die, but I bet you I still hit with that.
Yeah, for this guy and you, a 9 is enough. That's one of the advantages of being very strong.
Right. Okay. And then I got a 6 plus 7, so 13.
All right. You were able to wipe that guy out. He basically is at -1. Do you want to describe or do you want me to?
I just, clean him off the edge of my sword and say, "Who's ready for some more?"
All right. All right. And that's going to take this guy out of it. So he's not going to attack. So there's just one more that's going to attack this round. And he's like, leaps at actually, let me roll. Let's see. Actually, he goes after Braun.
Oh, no.
He is unable to hit him, though.
Of course, because I'm spinning.
Yeah. He tries to claw at the like the pauldron and the vambrace on his arm, and finds no purchase for his claws. So,
Cool.
all right. So that is the end of that round, and I'm gonna need to come over here. It looks like. All right. So we now have, like I should have done last time, we now have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's only 4 of them alive now. One of them is like bleeding from every pore. And the others are in okay shape. Some of them are, there's a couple of them that have sustained small wounds, and there's one of them who's completely untouched out of the 4. So you got like 2 that are hurt, one that's really hurt, and one that's not hurt at all.
Well, they're soon to be in dead shape.
Actually, give me just a second, because you guys have kind of turned the tide here. Where are we at? I'm sorry, I didn't write this down. And okay, there we go. All right. Once who was the last one? Once Zane's last attack comes in and he kills that one, they kind of look around like, and they notice that you guys are pretty much even numbers now in here, and they all turn tail and try to dive into the walls and the floor. Each of you can get a single attack at their back if you want to.
Yes.
Try to give them a good kick in the ass on the way out. So, yeah. Oh, hang on, just a second. If you want to keep that roll, you can keep that roll as an attack roll. If you don't, we're gonna actually. Well, yeah. There's only 4 of you, so I'll just start and go through the 4 of you that are in here. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We were supposed to do initiative, I guess, is with the yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're retreating. Yeah.
Well, this is an attack of opportunity, though, right?
Since there's 4 of you and 4 of them, I'll go
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. So
Well, I rolled a natural 20.
okay.
So I think that hits.
I'll go ahead and tell you without having to roll any damage. You're going to kill him a lot one way or the other. Just because you're going to do at least 13 points of damage on this guy.
Right.
And
now, are they kind of like teleporting or passing through the stone, the wall, or whatever? Is that what's happening, or can we tell?
It's kind of hard to say, but they appeared to just move through. When they were coming up, they appeared to be moving through the solid walls and floor.
So if I, use my glaive or whatever to cut this guy's torso in half, do his legs stay here and the torso goes through the wall or something?
If he's at that point, it might. Yeah,
that'd look pretty awesome. I'm just saying.
It'd be kind of like, I don't know if you've ever owned a piranha, but we had one at one point, an actual red-bellied piranha that was about the size of my hand. He was 5 or 6 years old when we got him. And we'd give him feeder fish, and he liked just biting off the back half, and the rest of the fish would swim around for an hour or two like that. Before it died. And we called him Kanye because we decided he liked fish sticks. He liked fish sticks in his mouth, so we called him Kanye.
That's horrible.
Off the back half.
That's a horrible story. Don't tell that.
Yeah. But that's what it reminded me of. Is this thing? It's continuing to try to get away. It hadn't quite bled out yet, so it makes its way a few feet into the stone while you've got the back half of it.
Okay.
But yeah,
cool.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, it dives its way into the wall and gets up to about the ribs, and you just bring the blade of your sword, your spear, since it is kind of a choppy and pointy, and just bring it down across its back and sever off the back half. Okay.
Mm.
So then I think I was next, and I got a 13 on the die, and I did 12 13. Total damage to it.
Okay. You can, you kill it with several points to spare. So I don't know what, like I said, if you want to.
Nah.
Okay. All right.
I'll throw it next.
Okay. So just stab it through the back and toss it off to the side. Okay. So that is No, that's Thraxis. Okay, go ahead, Severy.
She stepped away for a second, so you might as well skip her.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, just to let everybody know, I think some of us are having some problems. Like my cam was out for a while,
Yeah.
came back. I think Bunny's having a problem. She can't hear anything. And Vincent
She's got
may-
it on her speakers now, so I can kind of hear. So she's
And-
figured out some
Yeah,
some
I can see a
workaround.
Yeah,
shadow.
Restream might be doing something funny because it changed cameras.
Yeah,
for me. And Gabriel might. I think he's listening, so I think he can. Yeah,
Yeah, there he is.
he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just wanted to be able to just kind of do that and not be seen. Huh?
All right, so I'll attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, I rolled a 19.
19,
nice.
That will definitely hit.
Yeah, and that's going to be a d6 minus 1. I did 3 damage total.
All right. The one that Severy had bloodied its nose and with the kick and had stabbed it. As he turns, you're able to finish him off with you just give him a spear to the base of his skull.
Cool.
And how much damage did you say you did on him?
3 total.
Yeah. And just it only penetrates maybe this far, but it is enough to sever his spinal cord there, and he goes limp right before he gets to the wall. And that is knock. Okay. And if you want to roll for her or tell me what she rolled? Oh, there she is. She's back. Cool. Were you able to keep up with what we were doing? Can't hear you, but can you hear her, Zane? No, I can't hear Zane either. Oh well.
I think he's
So
talking.
no, I think her microphone's. She has this problem sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
There we go. There we go.
Gosh,
All right.
what is happening? I'm black and white. My microphone doesn't work. I can't hear anything.
We need to have.
What's happening? He said that
you're
that the
like a
bad guys
silent
are running away from us.
Yeah, they failed a morale check because you guys kind of got to a certain point where it's like they thought it turned against them, so they turned tail, and you guys are getting free shots at their back. So
I would like to take a slingshot. Oh, so I can get free backstab. Is he expecting me to stab him?
Well, they're probably not expecting it, but yeah.
Yeah, he's thrown
Can't see
caution to the.
anything, I mean,
I'll allow it because he's thrown caution to the wind and just dropped everything and ran. So he's
oh yeah,
not
well,
protecting his back.
backstab you.
Normally in combat by this point you can't, but when they failed a morale check, they're just like screw it, and they're running.
Yeah, I got it at 20. I don't know if that hits.
I'm sorry, you got that? Yeah, that.
Yeah,
kinda-
does it hit?
Okay, so what you're going to do
Yeah.
is you're going to roll your die,
Yeah.
and you're going to multiply that times
Yeah.
4 because you got an at 20. So
Oh, I'm gonna multiply it by 4. Okay, where's my D?
yeah, because you would normally multiply it by 2 because it's your backstab and your level, but what you roll
4. Yeah.
since I have
I
what
rolled
you
a 4 on the die.
Okay, so you're getting 16 there. And do you get any sort of bonus damage on top of that?
Well, it says -1, so I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. Well, 15, that's plenty enough.
Yeah.
All right, so that's plenty enough to kill this guy a lot. Do you want to describe it or do you want me to? I'll give you the opportunity if you want.
Gosh, maybe I just like slice him from crown to taint, and he just
Okay.
goes like
Okay,
this.
so you're just gonna come up behind him and just
Shang.
stem to stern.
a pencil. The
With a dagger?
Hey man, don't
It's a
question it.
backstab with a D20. I mean, a nat 20.
She
Yeah.
puts all of her weight into it and just
Yeah.
pulls herself down.
yeah, she just pulled herself down on this
I
little guy.
mean, they're
And
small
split
and
him
I'm
in half.
gigantic. I don't know.
Just split him in half. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Because like she said, also she does have the leverage advantage. You know, she can really lean over him and get everything. And if she has to, she can even pull her feet up off the ground. But
Like,
all right. So, and like one of them is able to dive into the wall and get away, but you guys each killed your, pretty much killed your, the one that you went after. Okay. Oh shit, that's like negative.
Ow! It feels good to kill, but it feels bad to be stabbed.
It does. All right. So you guys are
Use some healing
now standing
for-
around with there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think I have like 4 hit points left.
You got like 8 or 9 of them killed. Yeah, and like we said, you guys all took, well, not everybody, but everybody who was involved in the melee for a very long time took some damage.
I'm gonna pick up one of these things by like the scruff of the neck, and lift it up and examine it. Do I know what they are? Have I seen these before in my travels or anything? Or?
Let's see.
Got a wisdom of 9. I don't know if
Yeah.
Now you try to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your wisdom and see if your intelligence and see if you've ever heard of anything like this.
Well, I got a 2.
All right. You vaguely remember hearing as a young man somebody telling a story about little dwarf-looking creatures like this that had long claws coming out of the that could almost like swim or crawl through solid rock. And they were called Heejkin. Heejkin, yes. HEJ-KIN.
My mama called them the heebie-jeebies.
The heebie-jeebies, there you go. But yeah, they are the story that you had heard. The guy was talking about being down in a mine, and as a miner, that he'd worked as a miner a few years before, and that he had lost a toe to one when it kind of just came up through the floor and grabbed his foot.
I check all my toes.
All right.
If they're all still there.
Yeah, except for a little fungus, they look all right.
All right. I'll see if maybe they've got those claws, right?
They do.
So I'll take a few of those off, cut them at the knuckle bone or whatever, and maybe make a necklace later.
Okay. All right. Take the claws. Excellent. All right. So has
Solani, we got some sacks in here.
We'll open them.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, you're gonna go cut them open. Most of them seem to have. Let's see. They have. They've got like tunics and breeches and that sort of thing in them. So
it's just clothes.
What are the sacks actually made of? What kind of it's leather or something or?
These are going to be just like burlap, so like sackcloth.
Yeah.
Are there any other exits in this room?
This room, no, it was just
Cool.
the one door that went from the hall into this room.
Yep.
And
then we'll check the other door.
The one that's across the hall, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we go too far, I have a secondary ability of healing. Would I be able to heal Severy with that?
Yeah, like bandage her up and
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, and I think you can do two hit points with that.
All right.
That's better than no hit points.
That's a 2.
Yeah. Okay, now let me get you to real quick before you do it, since it's not automatic. Let me get you to roll your non-weapon proficiency. That's a roll under.
Okay.
And for you, let's see, there you are. Healing is a 19, so it's easy to roll under.
Okay. I rolled a 4, so yes.
Okay. All right. So you heal her for 2 hit points of damage.
That's correct.
tend to some of her wounds. And so Severy is up to 6 now. You're right, knocked down for that too. All right. So now it doesn't matter, is standing in the, I guess you've come to look in on what they're doing, and they're standing in the doorway and turned back around, looked across the hall at the doorway across the hall from this small barracks doorway. And remember, there is also a doorway to your right now. So
Yep. I'm opening the doorway across the hall.
yeah. So like you guys are here, you're looking that direction, and
Yep.
there's a doorway.
The ones that go under the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm at his heels.
Okay. So you go to the door that is across the hall and try it, and it does not appear to, it doesn't open with just a tug or a twist.
All right, yeah. So I try and pull the door that I just tried to push, and when that fails too, I get out of the way and I motion towards it. And Agrilak,
I've got a
maybe you could
15
help
strength. I think I could probably try to force it. I mean, it's not, great, but it's good, right?
you look very strong.
That's not bad, yeah.
Is that a me roll, Moneymaker?
On what are you trying to do?
To force the door with strength?
Force the door, yeah. Just roll a under your strength. Strength or
7.
under.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to kind of give it a good, you bash it with your shoulder real good, and have to do that like twice, but you're able to finally pry the latch off of it that's holding it on the inside, and it goes swinging open. This room is slightly smaller than the barracks that you were in, but it's still a decent sized room. It's about 20 feet by about 12 feet wide. The 20 feet, if that's the walls and the hallways out here, you guys are standing here, so it's longer than it is
Gotcha.
wide.
Yeah, 20
looking in the
looking for depth. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
This room has several things in it. It has a bed like the one that you guys found upstairs that has, instead of just being a hammock, it has an actual like grass filled mattress with a rope suspension and bone frame. It has a small desk next to that, and on the wall on the right hand side of the room, you see that there are actually large mushrooms growing there in what is, for lack of a better term, a raised bed. And above it, from the wall, you can see streaked down a watermark that leads up to a small hole in the wall. So
there's moisture here.
Yeah, and you definitely feel that. You've been feeling that more and more as you've been going down. I didn't, because you were worried about danger, I didn't talk about that, but definitely when you get into this room, it's not like, I guess for you it would kind of like be walking into just, like when you go out and it's super humid or it's foggy, although it's not enough here, but I'm just saying compared to what you're used to, it's just like, wow, that's...
Well, Agrilak will check out that desk, if I may. I'll go explore through that, pry it open carefully, making sure it's not trapped in any way, and see if there's anything in contents inside.
All right, so you're going to try to find and remove. You do find a little a needle that is kind of near the latch on this thing.
Okay.
And you're able to kind of take your pick and give it a bend and kind of bend it back out of the way, because it wasn't like it was a mobile thing. It was more like it was just there, that if you didn't notice it, you might brush it and get poked with it. And go ahead and roll me your And of course, I don't have. There we go. Go ahead and roll me your open locks, the second one down for you on your stuff.
Oh,
You're looking for 55
D100?
or less.
D100
Yeah,
roll on it.
D100
Yeah,
looking for 55 or less.
rolled a 20.
All right. Well, you're able to pick this lock on this thing, and it is a desk, but it's like a desk with a little, an area under it that has storage where that lock, and then the desk part opens up above it.
Okay.
So in it, you find that there's a bundle of scrolls that are all tied together, like a bunch of pages that are all bundled together.
Okay. I'll put those in my pack here while I'm digging through the rest of it.
Okay.
I also want to smell that needle that I bent back that was trapped in the lock and see if I smell anything.
Okay.
It smells like a poison, anything like that.
It does have a fairly caustic smell to it, like it might have had something nasty on it.
All right. Well, that's good. I'll share that with the others and let them know, be careful. Apparently someone down here has trapped things with poison. Of course,
you also find a leather-bound volume, small, like the size of a
Reader's Digest.
Well, maybe not that small. What do they call it?
A5.
The kind of notebook that has
Moleskin.
that has like static on it. That has like static on the front.
Composition pad.
Yeah.
There you go. Composition notebook. About the size of a composition notebook. What's funny is I've got one right over there. I just don't want to get up to go get it. So it's about that big, and it's leather bound, and it has like a leather strap wrapped around it several times, and a quill stuck into the.
I can't read, can I?
No, you're not going to hold that for very long. I think.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I toss it over to Solani.
Yes, Solani rushes over. Oh, thank you, and I'll start ripping through it, looking for any evidence.
All right, real quick. Let me see what else he's got in here. Let's see. And then you find a bunch of stuff in there that looks like there's something that looks like maybe dried up bat crap. I'll
toss that to Solani too.
Yeah, there's like wadded up spider web and
Spell components.
Yeah, dried animal parts and stuff like that. So yeah, basically
that kind of thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Solani, when you look at the little volume and open it up, and it's not in any way secured other than just the strap holds the quill to it and keeps it from flopping open. So all you got to do is just unwrap it. And when you look at it, it appears to be the diary of a man named Sogal, and he when you're scanning through it, it seems that he was basically the, I wanted to say master, but that's not exactly the right word. He ran this facility for the Veiled Alliance, and as you're flipping through it, a lot of it's just day to day,
Bureaucratic minutia.
Bureaucratic crap. But then as you start to get to the end, his handwriting starts getting worse, and he starts talking about people coming ill, and how that they don't, that the priest that they've got with them doesn't have an answer for the sickness. And then and it's like 2 more died on 12 days before high sun, and 3 more died this day. And then his final entry says something about not knowing that he knows his end is near, and that he thinks he's the last one, but he's not got the strength to get out of bed.
Is his corpse in the bed?
if you look over the bed, he's kind of between the wall, and there's a little space between the wall and the bed, and yeah, his corpse is over there.
Ooh, nice.
But
Sneaky hiding bastard.
yeah, and about then, when you look over it and look at it, you kind of see kind of a frightener's type of ghost. You know what I'm talking about when I say that, where he's basically kind of glowing, has a little aura around him. Looks like a human who's dressed in the same clothing as the corpse is, and he squints at around at all of you, and he does this, and he says, "My mother was a gardener," and give me a wisdom check because I haven't had time to give you this yet.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 under 14.
Okay, you figure out what he's doing is giving you some of the signs of recognition of the
Still Alliance stuff.
Veil of Alliance. This being the veil, and but you know that the proper response to that is my father was a Templar, and then he will respond with, "Well, you come from good stock, then."
Yeah. So I do the magic handshake. With
Okay, so you do the response, and he's like, he says, he kind of looks you over. He says, did the Alliance send you?
Yes, they've sent us to retrieve the treasure. Do you know where it is?
He says, well, he goes, we have a few things that you might call treasure. He goes, I'm assuming you're down here. You've seen upstairs. He goes, I was almost ready to make a delivery. He goes, but they may be speaking of that. And he points to the hole in the wall that has the
water
kind
and
of iron. Yeah. The watermark, the mineral marks on it. And, he says, they may have been referring to that too. He goes, it's what has kept these alive all these years.
So there's a giant water reservoir under here somewhere.
So we got water coming out of a hole, and we've got some counterfeit cash, and that's the treasure.
Yeah. Well, he says, come with me, and he goes to what, if you were standing in the doorway again and looking into the room, would have been the far right corner, and he makes like he's kind of grabbing like this at something and pulls, but nothing moves, and he walks through the wall there in that corner.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go do exactly what he did.
All right.
We need to tell him to watch out for the guys crawling out of the floor in the other room.
Yeah, you are. You're not really well. I guess give me a dex check because you didn't see exactly what he did. So give me a dex check. This is kind of
a 13, and I have a 13 dex, so meets it beats.
Okay, so that makes it. Yeah, that makes it. All right. So you're feeling around, and you feel you do feel a couple of spots where your fingers kind of depress and are able to, and are like they're almost like spring loaded or have something elastic that's pushing them back. So you're able to kind of get your finger in and grab a hold of something and pull open a door that the edge is kind of broken up to follow the edge of stone and make it harder to see. And when you open that up and bring your candle inside, you see him standing in a room behind it that is also rectangular with kind of rough chiseled walls. And it's about 10 by 15. And in it, there are several things in here, but the one thing that he's pointing at is there is a glass flask about this big that looks like it would well, no, about this big. Looks like it'd hold about a half gallon of water. And it is on this, it's in this strange mechanism. And it seems to be about 3/4 full of water right now. And he says, he kind of motions, he points to you and motions and encourages you to kind of like tip the bottom, because right now,
Yeah.
say this is the top of the flask and there's this contraption around it that seems to have gears and the ability to move. And he kind of encourages you to try to tip the back of it.
Yeah, I'll tip the back up.
Okay. And it pours out the water into just this little tiny catch basin. And that then empties out into the wall on the other side. And you see all but the mechanism resets before the last, say, teaspoon comes out. And then you see it is the inside of the flask starts to kind of like sweat. And that's slowly, the drips are slowly going down to the bottom, like on a piece of glass, where on a cold piece of glass and warm air, where it seems to be slowly collecting the air or the water again.
Yeah. Is this magical, or is this
Condensation.
just regular condensation? Like it doesn't. Yeah.
You're asking him?
No. Like I'll cast detect magic or whatever.
Okay. Well, let's see. You may have. I think you may have. Give me a second.
I didn't write them down.
Where are you? That's not you. That's not you. That's not you. Do I not have you in that stack? You may have. Do you have spellcraft as a non-weapon proficiency?
I do.
Okay, roll that for me. You're rolling.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. Yes, this seems like you've heard tell of like the best that you can kind of figure. It seems like it might be kind of like a legendary thing that you had heard of. That just as you open it, it just water flows out and flows out and flows out. It's one of those kind of pie in the sky, or it would be heaven if you had it kind of thing.
An endless flask of water.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you think maybe it's kind of like that, or maybe like that and a cross with the ever full purse, where if you leave the last little bit, the next day it's full again.
Okay.
That's kind of what you get from observing it and from what you know.
I'm thirsty.
Well, I'm gonna
Drinks it all.
take it from the device.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stopper it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put it away.
All right.
And we'll all have some water later. There's some in this, and I'll pull out the little cup or whatever. And
All
if
right.
it's movable, I assume it is.
All right. Well, it's actually built into the wall, and most of it has already. Since that was basically just the catch that
Feeding the mushrooms.
that fed it through the wall into the other side for the mushrooms. So it's
when
it's
water
not-
starts rushing out of the wall, I'll go over and stick my mouth up to it.
You guys should totally lick this wall. It's wet as hell.
Wait till we get to the mushrooms.
Yeah.
All lick wall.
Yeah, I don't-
All lick wall.
Yeah. We shouldn't eat the mushrooms, though.
I
Those
totally
are-
We have a name for our group, the Wall Lickers.
The wall licking.
He goes,
Tastes like snozzberry.
yeah, the snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
Severy was saying,
Yeah, what were you
I want
saying?
to eat those mushrooms. I mean, I don't know that I should, but like, I wonder, are they special mushrooms?
They'll expand your mind.
Do you want to just try it, or do you want to ask somebody about it?
I'll smell them to see if they smell like that poison.
Who the heck knows about shrooms? I mean,
So hold on.
I like wild.
I was going to ask Knock. He might know about mushrooms.
So there's a ghost here that I'm pretty sure has a relationship with these mushrooms. I'm gonna ask the ghost first, like,
That's
what's your
smart.
unfinished business, buddy? How do we let you rest?
Sure.
We eat the mushrooms.
See, the trick is we've all been affected by the mushrooms, and there is no ghost.
Yeah, there is no ghost. You just
We're
didn't
not even
realize
in
y'all
the ghost.
brushed them as you went by. Yeah,
It's the spores.
yeah. The ghost says it puts the lotion on its skin.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Else it gets the hose again. No, I'm just kidding.
Wish there was a hose.
The he says I do not know. He goes, maybe maybe just making just the knowledge that that all this will make it back to the alliance is perhaps that will set me at rest. He goes, I do not know.
I swear it will be done.
Yeah, the mushrooms might actually be the treasure, right?
I love how we've got like an everfull flask, and the most important thing is, can we eat the psychedelic mushrooms?
Can you eat the mushrooms? Yeah.
Well, he hid the flask, so we don't know anything about that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to not tell you I have it, but I am putting it away. We don't
Water
get to just
comes
drink
out of the
everyone.
wall.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we get too far, I want to tell you there are certain other things that catch your eye while you're there. Number one, there is a steel tricle. This was like their vault, so all their good stuff was here.
A steel what?
Trikill, which is I think what Zane uses. I believe that's your main weapon, isn't it? Trikill. There is also a steel bastard sword. There are 12 lead sling bullets, so they're considered metal, so they won't have any negative on them. There's a bronze spear, and the ghost points out a small box, and whoever goes over and opens that, it has I'm sorry.
Yes, please.
Okay.
If it's shiny, I want.
Yeah. This is like a small lacquered box, and in it there is a diamond about the size of my D8 here.
Oh,
excellent.
D8. And there are also 2 garnets in there that are pretty good size, and you know what I mean with garnets.
Those weren't there either.
Kind of a reddish.
It's an empty box.
Worry not, Ghost. I brought a loot goblin who will devour all this stuff.
And 2 lapis lazuli. I always have trouble saying
Those
that.
are definitely not there.
Yeah.
Nothing's there.
So
it's a nice box.
That was the
box.
Okay. All right. So you've got that, and he says, and you will return these to the alliance, and make sure that they use them well.
Absolutely. We'll finish the delivery. You've done well, brother. Thank you for protecting me.
All right.
Rest easy, Casper.
If no one claims the spear, I would like to take the spear.
Oh, that's mine. Wait, did you use a spear too?
Yes,
now this is just a single-headed spear.
Well, actually, if you use a spear, then it's better for you.
No, that's all right. No, it's a small spear for me, so you can have it.
No.
But a toothpick.
All right. I'll just ask the ghost, are you cool if my friends eat your mushrooms? I think they're kind of hard up for some drugs.
He says they do me little good now. He goes, I kept them for my spell casting as a power source. He says, but they are edible. Yeah. They're not edibles, but they are edible.
They're incredible.
Putting some in my mouth.
Do you have your spell book anywhere?
Actually, he goes, it was in my desk out there. Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll go rifle that.
Because it just looks like he goes, it's not an actual bound book. It's just pages that are wrapped together that I would lay out and study.
Loose pages,
yeah.
Now, I mean, is he still, using spell components, and is he still going to want his book? Is he okay with us?
He basically says it's a little. He's unable to cast any magic. It's a little use to him.
Okay. He's got ghost powers. Who needs a book?
Yeah.
Ghost in his blood. Do some cocaine about it.
That's right.
All right. Yeah, all right. We did it. Let's GTFO before those monsters come back out of the floor.
Okay. So you're gonna try to go back upstairs and out front. Okay.
Wasn't there another door down here?
There was one more.
There was one more. Well, that's the one with the terrace behind it. So let's
go get him.
Let's go. I'll go knock on the door.
Okay, you knock on it. There is no response.
I caress the door and speak to it.
Understand the door.
And say
Not
nice.
this again.
I say nice things to the door. And does
seems
it
to
have
be
a
good
handle?
listening.
Like, does it have a knob or a handle or what?
It has one, but it's not intended for turning. It's just kind of a U shape that's against the
Yeah.
thing.
So does it push or pull? Can I tell before I?
Okay. If you look at it, the way the door frame is, the door is inside the frame to you, so it looks like it's probably a push door.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'll push it. Just normal amount of force.
Just a normal amount of force. All right. It does not seem to want to open for a normal amount of force.
Maybe you should light it on fire.
That's a good idea.
Confined space, lots of fire.
No.
No. I was kidding.
Hold on. Now I made my wisdom check, so I will learn from my mistake last time and not set the door on fire.
Okay.
Instead, I will bash the door with my 22 strength.
Okay. Yeah, it gives way to a good hard kick or a shoulder strike. So and slaps against the wall behind it and kind of comes rattling back at you, kind of half off one of its hinges. When you look in there, there is a smaller room than the one that had the ghost in it. It appears to have it has a small stone what's the word? Not idol. Altar in one corner.
Altar.
That has a slick black piece of stone on the top of it, and there's a corpse on the floor, and fairly another bed similar to the one that he had, and it has. The corpse has on it what you figure is probably his holy symbol. It's a large piece of quartz on a leather thong.
Oh, look what I found! I'll grab the corpse by its feet and drag it out of the room and hold it up, and I'll play with the corpse. I don't care what's in the room.
Yeah, it's coming apart. Also, there were 3 pieces of fruit that looked fresh that were on the altar.
Oh, really?
Like a pear and an orange and an apple, and they still look fresh.
No calabash.
So the holy symbol looks like it's to the element of earth.
Yeah, that's your best guess.
All right.
I mean, not being an expert on that, but yeah, just knowing kind of how holy symbols work. That's probably an earth cleric, or was.
Okay. Well, if I notice the fruit, I'll go take a look at that.
Okay.
I'll go in there and see and try to eat a banana or something, man.
Okay. If you go pick them up, they have kind of a waxy texture, but they do look like real fruit. It just looks like maybe somebody has melted a thin wax or heavy oil over the outside of them.
Okay, I'll just bite half the banana. Wax and all. I don't peel it.
You eat one of them, and it has an effervescent, cooling feeling, almost like drinking a. Not that it tastes like this, but like if you get a soft drink that you really like after you've been out on a very hot day, and you just get it, that kind of like the Coke. Just eating half of it, you're getting that, and one of your larger wounds starts to tingle around the edge.
I'll poke at it.
All right.
The mystical
It
fruit
oozes
of
a little
wound
bit.
tingling.
Rub the banana on it.
All right. And that doesn't seem to do a whole lot to it other than just spread a little on it. Okay, you gonna eat the rest of it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let me make sure that I'm thinking of the right one here.
Oh, the banana's the one
Yeah,
that gives you an extra appendage.
Yeah, It's all right. Roll me 2d8 and add 1 to it.
$12 total.
All right. You are healed of 12 points of damage. Brings you back up to 50 hit points.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
nice.
magical banana.
And you said there how many pieces of fruit were there?
There were 3, and now there are 2.
Okay. I'll grab the other 2 and come out of the room with them.
Yeah.
Hey, look what I found.
Okay.
Anything
Yes.
special about them?
Yeah, they're not rotten.
Squinty eyes.
Who looks badly injured?
I am effed up.
Yeah.
10 out of
So
24.
So is Thrakis, I imagine.
Listen, I have 60 points right now.
Did Agrilac take any damage?
Yes, I did.
He took some. Yes.
What kind of fruit is it that I've got? The 2, were they all
Let's
bananas,
say-
or I think you said
No,
Plantain.
let's say one of them's a pear, and one of them is
Cactus fruit.
like an orange.
a what?
An orange, just like a
Oh, okay.
just an
Well-
orange. Yeah.
I'll split the orange in half and give two halves to Thrakis and Agrilac, and I'll give the other one to Seth. Or they can
Thank
split
you,
it however
Nick.
they want after that.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna split both of them in half and give them each 2 halves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something, because I think Sev only needs a little bit of healing, and I think the other 2 probably need more. So, however they want to split it.
Yeah. Rich,
Yes.
give me an intelligence check on this.
Sure.
And I'm going to give you a bonus because this is something your character probably would know.
I rolled too high. I rolled a 15.
How
My
high?
intelligence is a 9.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's pretty high. I don't. Yeah, you should know this with pretty easily. You're thinking you don't know the exact potency of it, but you're thinking that these are the Dark Sun equivalent of potions. They're called potion fruits, and these are probably for the most common type that you've ever run across are various healing fruits.
Okay.
But they act like potions on other worlds do as far as how they work.
Moneymaker, we're just at the 10 o'clock time period here, so we'll need to, I guess, wrap this up. We were
All right.
for a 2-hour session.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, if you guys will let me get you to the back outside real quick.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and eat those and then go back outside? And who's going to eat what? And then we'll go ahead and break, okay?
All right.
I think Thrakis and Severi will have them, it looks like.
Okay. And do you want to Mike, do you want to try to stake a claim on any of them?
Well, I think he gave me half of one of the oranges, if I heard right, but I'd just as soon have a mushroom instead.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. The 2 of you go ahead and roll me 2d8 and add 1 to your total of that, and that'll be what you heal.
Got a 9.
A 9 total. All right. So that completely heals you.
Nice.
Back up to
Okay,
14.
with the +2, it's 12.
Plus 2. I'm sorry. What are you talking about with plus 2?
Oh,
2d8
Bunny said
plus
something
1.
about +2 to me. Sorry. So I got a 10 total.
10 total. Okay. So that, where are you at? You're right there. So that brings you up to 20. All right. So you're going to try a mushroom. Go ahead and roll me a D8 for you, Mike.
4, which is exactly how many hit points I'm down.
Yay. Okay. So that gets you up there. All right. So after that, you guys are wanting a GTFO on that, right?
Carousing.
Okay. You get to you back up the stairs and out of the keep, and as you start to approach the portcullis, you can see that there are a line of people standing across they're outside the keep, outside the walls of the main fortress here, but they're like
cheering us.
10 of them standing across, just kind of standing there, looking like they've just recently walked up, and yeah, one of them is wearing. I wish I could share his picture. I spent all day drawing him Monday, but
oh man,
I'll send you guys that later. But
put it on X.
So that if you want, we'll go ahead and break there. If you guys want to finish this, what we did here was what I was going to do in the first half, but like I said, I'm not used to very, very, very short sessions.
Yeah, I know you're a campaign guy. We were talking about that beforehand, but
so if you guys want to finish this at some date in the future, we can. This is actually what I was trying to get to. The other was just kind of a why would you be here in this situation?
Is this one you're going to run at DarkCon, by the way?
No, this is just something I've come up with. I mean, I can even put this. I can even write this up too if somebody wanted it. But
well, why don't we do this just to wrap up and close out? If anybody has anything to add or you want to say something, but I'd love to hear from Moneymaker again for the people watching what the latest and greatest plan is for DarkCon and what you're going to do there. Just quick and short, and let them know where they can go to get more info, please, sir.
Okay. Like I said, it did not fund, so I'm going to have to go another way. I'm going to have to push it back a year, and I'm also going to, instead of it just being just a Dark Sun thing, I'm going to open it up to where, different game systems. I already for systems, but different game systems. If you want to run,
there in a minute.
Yeah, if you want to run Keep on the Borderlands, you can run Keep on the Borderlands. You want to run Lost Mines of Phandelver, you can do that. If you want to run something of your own that's, I don't know, from Lamentations of the Flame Princess, whatever, that's just something I pulled out of there. You can do that. That way it's a little more open. It's right now I'm leaning towards, I'm going to have to start small. So this one's going to be a 1-day thing, but I believe I've found my venue. But I've still got to sign a contract with them, so I don't want to announce anything just yet until I'm certain.
And do you have your updates? I'm sorry. Do you have your updates on your Facebook channel? I mean, where's a good place for them to keep up outside of the?
Yeah, I do have. I will be doing stuff on first on the YouTube channel, and secondly, I do have a Facebook event page for DarkCon, and it will have. You'll know you found the right place. 1, because it says DarkCon, all one word. And 2, because it's going to have a red giant with a stone over his head, like he's getting ready to throw it like this, as the little profile picture. But if you go there, I'll be updating, and hopefully in the next couple of days I will know a date and for sure the venue. But I think I found a nice little venue that it's not huge, but will work.
Well, we appreciate you putting this together, and I hope it did, get people excited again. We were planning this, and then this company, what are they called, WotC or something? They decided to do some Dark Sun things. So everybody's talking about it right now, which is great for you, and going to generate more.
That'll work out.
Yeah. More people are going to be playing it again, I think, or for the first time. Anybody else have anything to add, real quick?
Yeah. Anybody got something that they want to say? Hey, come subscribe to my channel or come look at my book. Come buy my book.
Well, I have, the newest issue of Mad Scribe magazine came out last week, or in between the last game and this one. And so that's available now on Drive Through RPG or Amazon. you can get it online at say Barnes and Noble or Walmart, Target, anything like that. It's got a Greek theme to it, so a lot of the articles have to do with ancient Greece. There's a nice article in there that's about a reenacting group that does ancient Roman and Greek stuff, so that's kind of cool. Nice cosplayers and some really good articles. So that's out now. I've got a couple of other books in the works, and unfortunately, nothing I can give you a link to right now. So those will be coming up in the near future. I've got a sci-fi game, a Western game. Rob Kuntz has got his Robolar book coming out soon, and working on that. And so that's about it.
Cool. We'll keep watching. Rich, how about you? Anything new in your corner?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm jumping in. I just want to say thank you very much for having us. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for everybody who is watching. We enjoyed it. I haven't played a lot of Dark Sun, and so it was great to see it again and kind of understand. There's a lot of nuance to it, and so I appreciate the opportunity to experience a little bit more of that nuance. So thank you, Chris. I appreciate it.
Thank you for volunteering to play. I appreciate that. And like you said, for everyone who's watching. And if you're in my channel, I do have one thing to say. If you're in my channel, I don't have the chat on because I don't need the distraction, but I will see what you said tomorrow. I'll look at it tomorrow morning. Okay, I'm sorry. Now back to where we were at. Rich.
Again, thanks a lot, Chris, and everyone else for participating on it. This was my first time playing Dark Sun or anything remotely related to Dark Sun, so really does encourage me to look at it and to to dig in on that. I am going to set up. I know Chris exchanged some emails with me, so I'm going to reach out to is it Tim Brown? Tim Brown
Yes.
was the lead design of the Dark Sun box set that came out in 91? Yeah. So I'm going to be reaching out to him and try to set up something sometime in September. And with all the news with Dark Sun, right now, and I think that it will start attracting more players to it, both the modern, the 5.5 version of it, also probably the older version of it as well. So really excited about that. As far as my channel is Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. And if you're not already subscribed, really appreciate that if you ran on over there and subscribed. And everything's going, gaming wise, everything's been going really well, especially during this summertime. So great meeting all of you for the first time. So I've spoken with Chris before, but Zane and Bunny, great to meet you. Watcher DM, great to meet you. If you have channels, like I just subscribed to Dungeon Damsel, but if you have channels, I'll certainly reach out and subscribe to your channels as well.
Yeah.
So that's awesome, dude. I definitely subscribed to I think a couple of these channels too this week. I'm Watcher DM. I just publish a bunch of stuff, mostly in the indie RPG space. So it's a lot of OSR games, not very directly Dungeons and Dragons specific or whatever, but we do a lot of sci-fi, and we just dropped a Weird West game called Blood Prairie. We're literally working on yet another game jam entry for the month of August. I think we've already dropped 2 game jam entries, and we're doing yet another one. So pretty active, but just kind of addicted to making small form content. So if you like pamphlet adventures and things like that, you should come check out Watcher DM on itch.io. Of course, I've got the Watcher DM YouTube channel where I drop weekly flip through and reviews, and then also world building tool use videos. You can get those, and they're pretty fun. I have a good time making them. So this was a great time. AD&D 2nd Edition was my first like D&D role playing game. This is like going back home to when I was a teenager. So I think I broke out, and I was shy around girls. It was great. It was everything I wanted. but yeah, no, really appreciated it. Dark Sun, I've had a kind of back and forth relationship with over the years, so it was awesome to kind of reapproach it and get to play a preserver, which I have never played before, and I didn't get a moment to like really embrace how cool it was to find mushrooms. But I was stoked to see them. I was like, oh, there's life here. So yeah, thanks for running, man. It's a good time.
By the way, anyone who wants to just subscribe to anybody or find their links, all the links that they gave me, I put in my my description. So if you're looking for somebody's link, you can find it there. And I think probably several other people should, because I shared that around for people to put in their video description links. So they should be down there for anyone who wants to subscribe to somebody or find a link to somebody's work that they don't already have.
For sure. Yeah. Well, thanks again, everyone. Appreciate it. And thanks for all of you guys watching. And whatever channel you watch this on, keep playing some games. We'll see you real soon. Again, thanks, Moneymaker.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.